The M23's offensive in North Kivu and South Kivu has increased the vulnerability of girls and women to conflict-related sexual violence. Mass displacement, the influx of combatants and prisoners, and the proliferation of weapons have considerably exacerbated the risk. At the same time, logistical and security constraints continue to hamper the United Nations' ability to verify reported cases. Et les personnes déplacées. Celles-ci se dirigent soit vers leur zone d'origine, soit vers de nouveaux centres collectifs autour. It is imperative that this Council takes urgent and decisive steps to avert a wider regional war. I call on this Council to hold the perpetrators of human rights violations and abuses in the Democratic Republic of Congo accountable.
Poursuite pénale, poser des actes forts, mais essentiellement réactifs. The time for theoretical debates is over. It is now time to uphold the very principles that define this institution: peace, security, and respect for international law. International law that is universal and applies to all, even while seeking African solutions. Standing by silently while civilians are killed is not a solution, and certainly not an African one. We all know. The survivors who had to bury 4,000 bodies in Goma know. And in Goma,
I cannot emphasize this enough. African leadership must drive the resolution of this conflict. Failure to support regional solutions has exacerbated instability in the past. It has gathered at the AU summit to address the Eastern DRC security situation. The president of DRC, Rwanda cannot take the blame for the problems that DRC has faced endemically. As President Kagame stated in Addis Ababa, and I quote, "We have our own problems to deal with. Congo is too big for Rwanda to carry on its back," end of quote.
We are looking for a political solution, and we're committed to it. The problem that we have is that despite the commitments that Rwanda, or the lip service that Rwanda serves to the cause of a political solution, when we look on the ground, we see desolation, we see the constant advance of the M23, we see executions of children, as reported by the OHCHR yesterday, and we see that Rwanda is not being faithful or keeping their words and not being sincere in engaging in a political solution. So this is why we urge the Security Council and we urge the international community to draw all the necessary consequences and hold Rwanda accountable. There will be accountability down the line.